chart has some interesting similarities with the, what can I call him, the carcinogenic Cheeto?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't say his name today. Just one day I don't want to hear the orange vial person's name. I just don't. See you. We can't see you, but we're glad you're here anyway. I'm Sharon with Tarot Sphere 25 or just Tarot Sphere on YouTube, however you find me. And of course, we have the wonderful Bethany from Pollen and Stardust Astrology, and you can find her at pollenandstardust.com to book your astrology reading, and she's so good. But she pops in about once a week, every couple of weeks, and today we are going to be talking about JD Vance, which I think is an appropriate moment since we just had a blue tsunami last night, and it was amazing. Tides are turning, I hope. And so let's see what's going on with JD. Do you want to start us off today?
Yeah. Okay, so JD, his chart has some interesting similarities with the, what can I call him, the carcinogenic Cheeto?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't say his name today. Just one day I don't want to hear the orange vial person's name. I just don't. You can call him anything you want. I don't want to hear that name.
Okay. Yeah, so their ascendants, their ascendants are in the first house. They're about 2 degrees apart. It's really, really very close. So I know we...
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would that create conflict?
I don't think that, no.
Because they both have such big egos.
I don't think...
And one wishes they were at in the other person's.
I don't think that is what's creating the ego problems. I think it's some other things. So yes, okay, so they have Leo rising, and I know that a couple weeks ago we talked about Usha Vance, and like there are problems in their marriage.
Yeah. Why haven't you run yet, girl? Come on now. It's even clearer now.
She, as a lawyer, she clerked for at least 2 and maybe 3 very conservative Supreme Court justices. Like one of them was Kavanaugh. Roberts might be the other one. Yeah, she knows what she has. She knows or has reason to know who she married. So I don't.
But my research shows she's progressive, so I find that so fascinating. Is she like JD and doesn't know where to be? Maybe
that could be. But the thing I want to say, he now has Pluto in his 7th house of marriage and partnerships. If his marriage survives, which is not a guarantee, it could be like a marriage of convenience. It could be like a very publicly we are married, privately we don't talk. Could be something like that. Pluto brings transformation, death, significant change.
And when you say death, could it be death of a marriage?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
So it's not always literal.
It's not literal death, but yeah, I don't expect their marriage to continue in a happy way. It may continue on paper, yeah, but I don't see it.
You know, someone was posting the other day a picture of her with JD when he first was sworn in. Mm-hmm. Or do you get sworn in as the vice president?
Sure.
I guess you do. And beaming. And now they show the side-by pictures, and she looks like she has been used, abused.
Yeah, she looks like
exhausted. And when you have as much money as they do, you could find ways not to look that way. Poor woman doesn't even have energy to try to hide it. I mean, she can't hide it. It's that miserable for her.
Yeah.
This is awful. Run. Yeah. I'm telling you, run.
He has the planet of Uranus, which is about change, upheaval, revolution. It's very electric. It's like a lightning bolt. It brings very sudden, unexpected events. Mm-hmm. It's the planet you cannot plan for. He has that in his 11th house of community, network, the groups he travels amongst. I don't know what's going to happen with JD. Like, for example, we know that cults tend not to survive the death of their leader, right? Like, we know that. So when the Cheeto, when our Cheeto president leaves this earth, I don't see him staying in power. But also, when I look at his, however, when I look at his zodiacal releasing, he's going to be around for a while. Things do not kick off for him until the end of 2028. So I think he's going to be in politics somehow. I know he's going to be somehow involved in politics, but I don't think he's going to get to be president.
I have some ideas.
Okay,
and
go
we'll
ahead.
talk about that.
Go ahead.
But getting into it now.
Okay.
Like I'm not waiting. Okay, so I think he and Erica, I think she wants to be first lady. Now, I didn't think this when we read for Usha. I didn't really think this, but there's a lot of chat online and it's making sense. And then I started getting some pretty strong feelings that they've got some sort of plan going on, or she does. She does for sure. So it might be him ending up taking over this, the Turning Point USA. What do you call this? It's supposedly a nonprofit. What are they nonprofit? Is it? Oh, he went around. His thing was to debate on college campuses.
Yeah.
So is that what they do? They just like the voice of their.
I don't know. It's a political action committee, but
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of followers. They have a lot of money. Like, anyway, I guess it's kind of big. After last night, I think the clue has been opened, and we'll just see how far these kind of, not committees, what did you call them?
Political action committee.
Political action committee. Let's see how far they grow now, because I think things are changing.
Yeah.
But it still will have a voice. And you were saying, weren't we chatting about money as his thing?
Oh, he monetizes his friendships.
We had a chat earlier,
Yeah.
and there's something, he is like money, money, money.
Yeah. So he is.
That's why I think those two have come together.
Yeah. So the ruler of his 11th house, which the 11th house, again, community networks, charitable organizations, these are the people you move around in, the societies you move around in. That's the sign of Gemini for him, and the ruler of that is Mercury, which is in the 2nd house, which tells me one of two things, or possibly both of them.
What's the 2nd house again?
2nd house is about money and financial resources. Okay. So he only the 2nd and 11th house are tied together because of where the ruler is.
Okay.
Yeah. He only wants to associate with people who can help enrich him, or he monetizes his friendships, or it could be both. But he really only wants to be friends with people who can help him earn money.
Well, that would make sense that entertainment only, everybody. If truly the marriage is going into default, that would be why. Because what money can she bring in at this point? He's the star, right? He has to be with another shining star, I think. Feed off of each other. What do you think?
That could be.
Isn't he about persona too, or no? Ego?
Yeah. So he has Leo rising with the sun in the 1st house. There is some ego. Yeah. That would be, I mean, Leo is a fixed sign. So think about the Leos, how stubborn are they? It can be very.
Are they manipulative too? Does he have manipulation in his chart? He's very good. Well, he would have to be somewhat manipulative to be leeching onto people who can keep furthering him along.
Yeah,
But I was really quite disgusted by the whole comment about how he's hoping his wife will change her religion to Christianity, like to the whole world. So I was listening to this person who is an expert on abusive relationships, and that's the first thing they do. They start calling you out in public.
Oh.
Calling you out in public, shaming you in public, which is the building blocks of beating you down, right? And from there, it goes on to different levels. And then that way he's already announced to everyone, well, not my fault. She wouldn't be a Christian.
Yeah.
Whatever that means for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently Christianism means so many different things depending on who your personality is.
Yeah.
That's not entertainment only. That is my personal belief. Does that make sense? I mean, should we talk to the lights and see?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, got Bethany here to keep me calm. That's why my girls don't want me talking about politics. But this is important. This is important because, well, just this. All right, please show me yes. All right, please show me no. All right, thank you. All right, so the first thing I want to ask the lights are, okay, is J.D. Vance ever going to assume the presidency? Does J.D. Vance feel he's invincible and will be president? He does think he's going to be president.
Mm-hmm.
Does J.D. Vance want to be president and have Usha as first lady? Does J.D. Vance want Erica Kirk to be first lady? Have J.D. Vance and Erica Kirk had conversations? Wait, hold on. Let me do that again. I moved. Have J.D. Vance and Erica Kirk had conversations in regards to her being first lady? Well, that's a yes. I'm going to take this on a different road. Did the Orange president have a conversation with Marco Rubio last week or several days ago about, it was in secret, about him being president? No, the real thing.
Okay.
No. Does the Orange felon want J.D. Vance as president? Does J.D. Vance want to be on the board of Turning Point USA with Erica? Does J.D. Vance want to be a part of Turning Point USA? No answer. That's all I've got.
Okay.
Will J.D. Vance and Usha get a divorce? It's undecided yet.
Okay.
That's what I've got. Sorry, I got a little heightened there. Come on now. It's all good. You guys can book your astrology session with Bethany at pollenandstardust.com. Thank you for joining us. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We will be back soon. Thanks for tuning in.